I'm Kristina from Broken Dreams and welcome to a new video. So you might be thinking, what is this? Is she really talking about her March wrap up? But yes, indeed, that is true. I have been swamped with work, so I haven't been able to film this, and I'm really sorry, but here we are now. So I will be talking about roughly seven books. And yeah, I think this should be short. So let's just get started. So first off, I read Across the Green Grass Field by Shannon McGuire. This is the, I think, sixth book in the Wayward Children series. And it follows a girl who kind of ends up in a world where centaurs are real and they're kind of very big, and she lives with them for roughly like 6 years or something like that. And it was fun. It was an okay read, but I think I'm slowly getting out of the kind of habit, or just I'm not enjoying the Wayward Children series anymore as much as I did before. Like, I think the second and third book were really good, and then kind of just they just kind of flattened out. So yeah, I'm really sorry about it, but yeah. Then I read Finally Becoming by Michelle Obama. This was a book that I read with my husband while we were driving in the car, so it took us like 3 months because it's a big book, but it was an excellent book. Michelle Obama is a wonderful writer. She's also a wonderful narrator. I absolutely loved her voice and the way she read her own book, and I would totally read something that she narrates. Like, doesn't have to be anything by her, but like she just has a really good voice for it. And it was absolutely fascinating and interesting to read about her upbringing and just about her life, and I really enjoyed the book. And then I read two books which you might have heard about because I have a vlog for them, and that is first off, Amal Unbound, which I absolutely loved. I think it was the best book I've read this month. It's about the story about a girl, Amal, who kind of goes into indentured slavery because she insults like this big shot guy in her village. And at the same time, she really wants to get an education and become a teacher, and it's really just at the same time as like equally heartbreaking and heartwarming. And just I didn't know it was inspired by Malala, and like it just kind of everything clicked into place when I found that out, and it totally shows. And it was just a brilliant middle grade. And then I read Fatelessness by Imre Kertész, which is a story about a 15-year-old boy who kind of goes to Auschwitz, and this is a story about his 1 year of life being there, and kind of going from this very fun and cheerful boy to kind of basically giving up on not life, just existing rather than living. And it was really difficult to read, but there are more of my thoughts are in my vlog, so I will link it somewhere. Then I read a bit of Ilona Andrews, and oh, that was so good. I read Magic Breaks, which is book 7 in the Kate Daniels series, and I absolutely adored it. It was really just I don't know. I don't know. I love this series, and I love how Kate's and Curran's relationship unfolds, their relationship with Julie, and just I mean, it's book number 7 at this point. If I'm reading it, I really love the series. I've already read number 8, and I'm on number 9, and it's not even the end of April, so yeah, I really am in the mood for some urban fantasy. So I read this, and I read Magic Tests, which is a short story at the end of this book about Julie, who is Kate's ward, and she's, I think, 15 in this book, and she gets a case where she has to find out why a child is missing in the prep school where she will go. And it's really fun and interesting, and it's a great novella to kind of start getting into Julie's character, because she's getting her own, not getting, she got her own kind of arc after the Daniel series finishes, and it came out in January, and I really want to read it, and this just made me even more kind of interested in finishing the Daniel series so I can start Julie's, because she gets a bit of a more important roles in this final books, and I really like her. I really like her character. I think she's going to be a really fun character to read about. So yeah, that was cool. And finally, I think that no, the last book is actually from. Okay, I'll include it because it's like 1st of April, so like I basically finished it in March. I mean, I've read it throughout March. So the final book I'm going to talk about is Tools of Engagement by Tessa Bailey, and this is the 3rd book in the Hot and Hammered series, I think. Just a second. Yes, Hot and Hammered by Tessa Bailey. So this is the story about oh my gosh, I already forgot the names. Bethany, who wants to kind of start her own flip company. So she buys this house and she has to flip it, and she has a bit of a rivalry with her brother, who is like, he has the company for flipping houses and he's very well known. And then a TV producer person comes and finds out about this rivalry, and they make a show about it. So that part was really like vague, because she kind of flips a house in like maybe 2 weeks with 4 people working on it, and she doesn't really know how to work on a house. So basically she has just 3 workers, and I don't know, that was kind of a not really buying this, but okay, you know, I don't know. And then we have Wes, who is, I think, 5 or 6 years younger than her, and he's like this buff, handsome guy working in construction. He also takes care of his niece, and like, he is such a sweetheart, and they're in a kind of hate to love relationship, because they feel the sexual tension, but they keep, you know, kind of bantering and, you know, like being mad at each other, but finally, you know, they come together, and it's really good. I think I maybe even like this the most out of all the 3 books in the series, although I still don't like the smut parts. I don't know why. I think just the smut doesn't it's not just not my kind of smut. I guess it's just too much talking and too little doing anything else. So yeah. And that is it. Okay, I'm sorry, this was a mess, but yeah, that is it for my March wrap up. I hope April will be better. I don't think so, because work, there's a lot of work going on here. Anyways, Maya has her wrap up up for 2 to 3 weeks, so please go check that out. Go check out her vlogs that she's doing throughout this month, and please also check down below or all the important links about different things that are happening in the world. Please like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you know, read any of these. What do you think of them? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? And yes, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in our next video. Bye!